back to the channel, man. Real quick, I want to go over a certain piece of equipment that I use a lot, and people keep asking me what kind of scan tool is that. Only because it doesn't look familiar, and I can understand that. It's an older scan tool, and most definitely basically used for Chrysler product. Now, I've been in the dealership for a long time, and prior to this new stuff, or the little box YTech that we just plug into the data link connector, we used to have to use a huge scan tool, a big scan tool called the DRB3. In fact, let me bring that to you. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a DRB3. So old, I can't even remember what DRB stands for. Something about diagnostic, something about that. That's what the D stands for. And of course, the 3 represent the 3rd generation. So there has to have been a 2nd and a 1st generation DRB, or there wouldn't be no 3. But prior to 2006, this was essential, meaning you had to have one of these in order to survive in the Chrysler repair world. Now, you can use this on generic stuff. There's an option for generic, but it's basically was built around, centered around the Chrysler products. Like I say, prior to 2006, this was the only tool we had up until YTech came out. And now we use just a little box. I have one of those. I'll do that on another video, that we just plug into the data link connector, and voila. So, but some of the videos that I've done, I had to break this out. A lot of techs want to know, is that a snap-on? Is that, no, man, old school, baby. I'm pretty much one of the only guys around that still have, can y'all see that camera zoomed in? That still have one of these that work. Now, and I have to keep it that way because there's not a repair facility out there that will repair these anymore. So once it break, or once it break beyond repair, that's a wrap. You can't get parts for it. Your only best option is to get on eBay and try to find you one, but by then, it's all about supply and demand. So that thing, it's only gonna be a select few out there. They're gonna want so much money for it, it's gonna price you out of range. So I take care of this baby. I try not to loan this out. In fact, I don't loan it out. Every tech in here know, you need a DRB, I have to do the job, because quite frankly, it's starting to go out. The fan, it gets hot. The fan inside stopped running. I'm sure I can replace the fan on any piece of equipment, but are you gonna be able to get the fan? That's the question. And the answer is probably no. So DRB3, I have to take care of this thing. Now, there's another guy in here. We have 2 guys in here that actually have one. We need these to even reprogram keys. Prior to 2006, all key programming, you basically have to use this. Now, our YTech system, when it's working, can go backwards. DRB simulator. So we're using a piece of software that actually simulates this. Like I say, when it's actually working. It doesn't work all the time, and I'm not sure why. And in fact, that's on the YTech 1. Since, what, a couple, 2 or 3 years, even that's obsolete, man. Things are moving so fast. The memory inside these little tools are filling up so fast to where they running out of room quickly. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do by 2030. I mean, who knows where I'll be by then, but I have to hang on to this. Now, I still get calls from, you know, from time to time, I'll go play diagnostic guy at different shops. You know what I'm saying? I have to be a troubleshooter. I'm a troubleshooter at several shops in the Atlanta area. That's only because of my history that I have on the Chrysler product, and the fact that I have one of the select few that still have the tool. All right, I had to break down and buy one, especially at one point in this shop we had 3 of these, but you know how it is, they disappeared. So I had to break down and buy my own personal one, because I knew I'm gonna still be the older model PT Cruiser, the 1st generation PT Cruiser. I'm a PT Cruiser specialist. I have to have this, ladies and gentlemen. The 1st version minivans, or the earlier built minivans, you gotta have this. There's no way around it. So that's just to answer your question. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but to answer your question of the scan tool that I use in some of the videos, it be this DRB. There's a cable that go back here, and the other end plugs into the data link connector. And from there, you can do all your diagnostic, key programming, even computer programming, computer updates. But this is like hardware based. So we download the software into the scan tool, and then from here we go into the car. Okay, so but you need a whole nother monster of a machinery to even get the software into the machine. So all that stuff is obsolete now, but some shops still had to have it because some shops still work on the older model cars. If not, that's a shame when a dealership has to send your Chrysler product car to another shop because they don't have the equipment to do it. That's not going to happen here at this particular dealership, all right? And I don't know if I'm allowed to even call this dealership name out, but I'm sure you can figure it out. So that's it, man. Thanks for watching. Comment and subscribe. And I still have my DRB, and I'm going to hang on to it for life. Thanks for watching.